Yo, what a crazy day. An amazing end to the Wall XD Kickstarter. Let's get this show kicked off. Yo, what's up, guys? Happy Monday. Hope you guys can hear me. All the equipment looks good. The lights are on, so I think we're all good. But if I can get some mic checks in the chat, that'd be helpful. But again, wow. Happy Monday, guys. 410 came quick. If you guys don't know what I'm talking about, we'll talk about it tonight. But Wall XD Kickstarter, thank you all for making it successful. I'm blown away, especially today. Today was uber exciting as I'm watching, I'm rigorously working throughout the day, but I'm watching that number tick up. And guys, you really came out and supported Wall XD. And I just overjoyed with happiness for the success of the project. But we're not done, and we're going to talk about that tonight. But first, let's say what's up to people in the chats. Hopefully everybody can hear me, or this is just another epic fail. Let's get the reading glasses on because I'm getting old. Take a look at the comments. See who's here tonight. How's that music, guys? Is it too loud? Can you guys hear me? Is it too loud? Hopefully not too loud. But before we get started, if you can do a few things for me, if you don't mind sharing this out and giving it that thumbs up, let the algorithm know that you like this channel. All right, let's kick it off. See who's in here. Chamba leading the chats tonight as the first one in. Congrats on 72K. Thank you so much. It's all the community. You guys supported Wall XD. You guys came out and made it known that you guys wanted this thing, and wow, killed it. Also, there's a pin, if you guys will see, and we'll talk about that in a minute, but there's a special pin. Check that out. A little thank you to those that come to the live tonight to celebrate the success of Wall XD. A little thank you to you guys if you want to check that out. Zealous, what's going on? Hi, guys. Super Tios, what's going on? Wait, the website hasn't for pre-order? Yes, we'll talk about that. Dom, what's going on? Toy Malarkey, what's up? Mike, the Butter Nation, Tuesday crew, Backstabbers, congrats. Great work, Mike. Thank you, Toy Malarkey. Josh from before, Corners. Yes, we'll talk about Corners. And your wallet. R.I.P. wallets. You're not the only one. See Toy Junkie, what's going on? Finkster, what's going on? Knives Out for the Tuesday crew. House of Kraken, what's up? Thank you. Thank you so much. Ringaloo's, thank you. Thank you. Emily Peterson in the house. Happy Monday. Happy Kickstarter day, right? Right? Mike is all good. Good. I'm glad I didn't just get through all this and found out that Mike was bad. Bronx Ninja, what's going on? Looks like switch the accounts on me. Let's figure out how to get these corners. We're going to talk about that tonight. And hopefully what I have cooked up is awesome enough to help us get there. Christopher Allen in the mix. What's up? Hello, sir. Laser Pants, what's up? Congrats, Mike. Thank you so much, sir. All you guys made this happen. So thank you all. Thank you all for the support for Wall XD. Doombot 9000. Mike, congrats. Thank you. Thank you. Tim not only purchased some walls, but he was the first one to win some additional walls. So congrats. Shouts out to Tim. Thank you for supporting the project. John Ingalls, what's going on? Henrock in the house, what's going on? Oh, good. The music's so low you can't hear it. Maybe I'll just turn it up a little bit, but we'll make it a little more chill music. Let's do, y'all want pop dance? Y'all want acoustic cinematic? Let's do acoustic cinematic. Let's see what that sounds like. I don't know. I don't know if I'm feeling that. Let's do. Yeah, there we go. We'll get that playing in the back. I don't know. You let me know if that's too loud. Little slow jams. Doom Card, what's going on? What's up, everybody? Darth Clueless, what's up? Congrats, Mike, with the knives out. I need the corner so I can reenact your mom working. Burn! I don't know who we just got, but burn! As you guys can tell, I'm super excited today. Braintree Studios. I was one of the few who got the $55 2-wall set, so to make up for the mistake, I was posting it all day. And join me. Hey, Bank Air in your favor. Congrats to those that were able to take advantage of that deal. And thank you for all the shares and the love. I appreciate every single one of you guys. And lastly, D-Blake makes. D-Blake, we ended 314, man. Start on 314, ended on 314. Oh, awesome. Okay, good. You can hear the music now. And you guys dig it. All right. Well, I've said thank you enough, and I keep wanting to say thank you, but I also want to talk about a few other things. First off, we'll be talking about the giveaway tonight. I mentioned this over on Instagram a few minutes ago. I promised this to some lucky people. I will show off the post where we talked about how to participate. Unfortunately, nobody actually fully participated. So what I did was I went through all the comments of people who referenced the giveaway and genuinely wanted to do it, but it was to their ability, they weren't able to do it. So, and then me and my wife today picked out a name. So we have a winner picked out. It won't be a rig away wheel or anything like that. It's going to be the best comment that we found in between Kickstarter and Instagram that referenced this and really wanted this. And also they went above and beyond today to help out with the Kickstarter. So we'll be announcing that at the end of the show. So stay tuned for that. See who won. It doesn't matter if you're here or not, but I do want to shout that person out as the winner for this awesome vintage scale Star Wars inspired diorama that was handmade by me. We'll save that for the end. Let's talk about the Kickstarter. That's why we're all here, right? So I'm gonna share the screen. I'll fix it. Give me a second. I'll fix it. I know what the problem is. I'm gonna fix it behind the. I'm gonna do it live. Hold on. Let me see if I can go in here, make the edit. Give me one sec, guys. Got to figure out how to do that. I'm gonna make it happen for you. I'm gonna make it happen. Wow. Come on. Where's it at? Give me 1 second, guys. I apologize. I should have tested it. I should have did a test before I did it. This will take me a few minutes, so just bear with me. A little intermission, little side music while we do this. And sorry, the site is slow to load. But again, dude, what guys and gals, what an amazing day for the Kickstarter. You guys really showed out and showed some love for Wall XD. And I'm talking about it as I'm hitting these toggles off to fix my mistake. Almost there. One more. Then we get back to the main course here. All right. And I'm just going to test it real quick to make sure it still works. Give me 1 second. All right, guys, it's now live and it does work. I do apologize for that inconvenience, but it should be good to go now. Okay, well, let's get this back started. Right before I did that, I said I was going to show build ASP to corners pre-orders. Yeah, how long will these be up for pre-order? Pre-order is going to be for the next 30 days. So actually, first, let me back up. Let me talk about the Kickstarter. We'll get into the pre-orders, but I did want to fix that promo code. So let's talk about Wall XD real quick. I'm just going to spit out some numbers here real quick. So grand total, we had 278 total backers for a grand total of $71,749. Now, the original pledge or the main goal was $40,000, which we hit in under 3 days. Huge, just knocked that goal out of the park real quick. Was definitely taken back by that. But then today we unlocked the plug-in Wave 1 accessories, and then we end up hitting the total goal of 71,749. Totally awesome. Grand total of walls, between all the backers, 715 walls total. Huge number. And then sold 138 of the accessory packs. So again, thank you guys for all the support for Wall XD. But like I said, we're not done there, and I'll share my screen real quick. And I'll get back to the comments. Sorry, guys. So did update the Kickstarter today. The Kickstarter now has, instead of the back button, I actually threw all these up on pre-order. So I threw up the first 3 unlocks, the accessories, the corners, as well as the roll-up door. And I'll show examples of those in a minute. And I'm going to have those up for pre-order for the next 30 days, right? So if we can continue to do what we did over on Kickstarter, we'll have all these funded, hopefully in the next 30 days. And then the walls will actually go into production here in the next couple of weeks. Once everything processes with Kickstarter, I'll then pay the factory to start the work for the walls. And then once the walls start and then those are done, then they will step into the next phase, which is all the accessories, which are a part of the Wave 1 and Wave 2 sets that are on pre-order now. If you go to the Kickstarter and you hit this pre-order page, it'll take you to the High School Creations page. I think if I click this, you should be able to see it. Nope. Okay. Hold on, let me reshare. If you click that link, it'll take you to the highschoolcreations.com. This is where the pre-order is happening. Of course, my images aren't loading right now. But what this is the pre-order spot. So everything, like I just said, we have the walls, both painted, unpainted. We have the corner sets. Remember, these are a set of corners, both inside and outside. You have the 5-pack of accessories, which includes 2 of the lights, 2 of the utility panels, and a single AC unit. And then finally, the peg plate, 1 peg plate. And then you'll notice that these numbers, the dollar amounts are the retail price. However, now with that coupon promo code that you guys have access to, let me throw that up real quick for you. There is a special discount there for those that joined the live tonight. And then we'll be working over the next 30 days, we'll be working on a few other promo codes to support Wall XD and get these remaining items unlocked. We're very close. If you guys recall, 100K was the number that we were hitting to get at the last goal that's on here, which is the roll-up doors. If we can achieve that with the difference of the Kickstarter, which is technically 71.75, I will again pledge to open these things up and make them fully available. So going to basically pick up from where the Kickstarter left off and pick it up with the pre-orders here. There are a limited number of these. I am held to a limited number run, but that should be completely achievable. So if you guys really wanted the corners, really wanted the accessories, really wanted that roll-up door, the things are now made available to you. And over the next 30 days, there will be a promo code. But after that, it'll be full retail price. So what was I doing? Oh, I was throwing this up for you guys. There's the promo code. There's the website. It's also pinned in the link or in the chat. It's a special 25% off your total order, guys. Your total order, not limited to a single item. Your total order over $75. So if you spend $75 or more, it's 25% off your entire order. Shipping rates are adjusted over there to reflect what they were mentioned on Kickstarter. So the final shipping rates that were mentioned Saturday, those are what they will be on the pre-order page here. Those have already been adjusted. So that's the pre-order. And let me get to the questions on the pre-orders. And you guys, let me go back and see what's going on here so I can make sure I address all of them. All right, let's see. Congrats on the Kickstarter. Thank you, Rob C. Amazing campaign. Thank you. Seems like site had it automatically. There's just an option to pre-order for those that didn't get the Kickstarter. Yes. So basically, if you weren't able to get a part of the Kickstarter for the walls, you can now pre-order them. With the promo code, it brings it down to very close to what it was being offered on the Kickstarter. The additional things that are on the pre-order that weren't a part of the Kickstarter, we just weren't able to unlock, are now the corners and the peg plate. The accessories were already unlocked, so those are also being offered. So if we can get those numbers up and then match that of the Kickstarter, these will be available to you. The walls on that guy. There we go. Hope that quote goes around. Build SAP for the corners. How long will it take for the pre-order? Like I said, 30 days is what I'm shooting for. If it takes a little bit longer, that's fine. Technically, from the factory, they're going to start the walls first. I'm working with the same factory. First order in, and then the next order, right? So we have some time, but I'm shooting for 30 days. 30 days to get the pre-order locked for these remaining accessories, the walls and the peg plates, and then be able to ship all that to the factory and just let them work it into their queue. But we have time, right? The factory probably takes 6 to 8 months before they can get it in my hand. Then we'll start painting it, the paint team here. And then we'll start to get those out to the customers based on your order. So, backer number 1, you're going to be the first to get your order. We'll probably likely send them out in batches of 10 to 20 at a time, depending on how quick we can get them out versus waiting because it take up space. But it's going to come out as you ordered. So let's see. Get them corners. Yep, get them corners. Jay Shot, thank you, sir. Innocence. Yeah, Innocent. Congrats everyone, right? Awesome to offer the pre-orders. Yep, the pre-orders. Yeah, that I figured I did everything I can to get us those corners. We just didn't make it, right? So I know that you guys want I want the corners. So want to keep that going. Boogie the Ghost. Yeah, hell yeah. Congrats. What about the floor plate? We'll see. That's not off the table, but I know we were really close to the peg plate. Depending on how the pre-order goes, we'll open that up later this year. Or I've already been saying this, I do plan to come back again next year with another Kickstarter specifically XD related. I don't know if that'll be Wall XD. We'll see how these pre-orders go, but I do want to keep going with Wall XD, right? I'm going to save some of that for the VIP stream that'll happen here in a few weeks, but there will be another Kickstarter very similar to this come next year. And like I said before, I'm working to get the entire ecosystem out for Wall XD that's laid out today, plus more. There's a lot of things we can do with Wall XD, and I plan on keep delivering on those, as waves over the next, as long as they stay popular with you guys. Will love the floor plate. I do. I totally agree. Floor plate will be dope. Cheese. No, he's putting up for the pre-order on his main page. Yeah, man. Let's keep going. When does the promo code expire? The one specific for this live today will expire at 10/10. It's only good for this live stream. But there are a few other promo codes out there with a few YouTubers who should be spreading that love here soon. So look out for that. 2 doors, 2 corner sets ordered. Let's go. All right, man. Yeah. Are the pre-order shipping separate from Kickstarter? The pre-order shipping dates will align with what was described in the pre-order for those unlocks. That doesn't change. All the accessory, all the unlocks were estimated shipping late Q4 2024. They're going to start the walls first at the factory. Walls are going to come out, and then the accessories will come out hopefully months later, at the most 6 months later. So they will be shipping behind the main wall XD, but they will be very similar to the I can't even talk. The expected shipping dates that were part of the Kickstarter. There, I got it out. We won't be billed for these for 30 days from now. No, the pre-order, you're billed immediately. Late pledge. I'm thinking 4, Emily. Yeah, there you go. Discount promo code. Yes, you'll see at the ticker at the bottom, there is a promo code. It's also pinned in the chat on the YouTube side. It is promo code 410 live promo, and it's 25% off your entire order of an order over $75. Yeah, so it is going to be more than the Kickstarter. Unfortunately, the Kickstarter was the big incentive, right? The pre-order is going to be a little bit more, guys. But I'm going to try to keep it down to what close to it was as possible to be able to accommodate for the post Kickstarter live. But it's going to be very close with the shipping rates. It should be very, very close, especially with the promo codes. And I'm going to be, for the next 30 days, promoting this once again, just on my own site, not on Kickstarter. Just got nice, Dom. Thank you. I think I was backer number 127. If you guys want to know your backer number, I think it'd be pretty cool. If you guys want to know your backer number, I can do that. I got all that information. Hit me up on the DMs if you really want to know what backer number you are. Yes, pre-orders, guys. Okay, I'll say this again. Pre-orders will bill immediately. So that includes your shipping, which I think for most of the U.S. is just $19.99. And then depending on your size of the order, it is a weight thing. But until you get over like 10 pounds, it shouldn't be any more than that. But you are billed immediately for the pre-order. That way the funds are available so I can get these made as soon as possible, right? It's different than how the Kickstarter is going to run. So you will be billed right away for the pre-orders. Just pre-order corners and the garage door site. Dude, that's awesome. You just answered it. Thanks, Mike. Oh, yep. How about them signatures on the orders for the Kickstarters? If you guys want signatures, we'll make it happen, especially for those backers. 2 sets of orders or corners processing now. There you go. Oh, absolutely, guys. Absolutely. Oh my gosh, you guys. All right. So that's the pre-order. I hope it makes sense. You guys, those that are part of the live tonight will get the special promo code. It will only last tonight. And then at 10:10 Eastern time, it will basically expire. But I do promise I'm going to be running several promo codes for some live streams, some YouTube channels, as well as promoting it over the next 3 days so we can get the rest of this stuff unlocked. That way we can go to the factory and just get all this stuff queued up, right? As far as next steps for Wall XD, what was funded today on the Kickstarter, as soon as Kickstarter processes all the payments, I did notice there's a few, I think just a handful, that there was some card trouble. If you guys want to check that out, look at your orders, make sure your orders aren't pending, because everybody at this point should be processed. Kickstarter will hold everything until those remaining orders are processed, up to 2 weeks. So once all those are processed, though, they'll release the funds, and then I can pay the factory to start the work. Now, a couple weeks isn't going to matter here or there, but my point is, as soon as they're all processed, we can actually start this factory portion of the project and get that knocked out. As promised, talking pre-campaign, I will be hopefully making a trip up This is all U.S. made. Remember, guys, I'll be making a trip up to the factory. A few of the team, probably my wife as well, and I hope to do the first approval. So the first approval is basically the first shot off the molds here in the next 3 to 4 months. And then once that's approved, everything will roll into production. So be on the lookout for that. I'll make sure that that's on the Kickstarter, but also you guys know I love to do IG lives and YouTube lives. So we'll be definitely showing that off as much as I can, as much as the factory lets me do. But I would love to get all this finalized in the next 30 days, get this all in the queue. That way, stuff just starts shipping back here, get it painted and get it out to you guys. That's going to really make sure that we get this deadline of next year. Exactly. Hey, you're going to know. You're going to know who painted yours. Yeah, I did. There's a lot of love for it. I knew, like, especially with the corners, like I wanted to make sure I did something for you guys to make sure that these were available, and I didn't want to hold you guys for another year. And just seeing the amount of love for the past few days for Wall XD, especially the corners, I knew, what I had planned as far as pre-orders was going to be something you guys look forward to. So I'm glad to hear that that's possible. There you go. Okay, what else do I want to talk about tonight? We talked about the Kickstarter. I'm not going to be on too long tonight, guys. I got to rise early tomorrow for the day job, but I did want to get on here and just celebrate with you guys and then tell you guys about the pre-order. Got hiccups. Let's see. What else is there? Oh, look at that. Hold on. Somebody just came in. I better not say it that way. Someone's knocking at the door. Yo, what's up, Macho?
What up?
Macho?
Some big news tonight, huh?
Big news. Is it
big news?
You know what I text you today. Is it okay to say that?
Yeah, sure. That's fine.
Water? You sure?
Yeah.
Machu was the single biggest reward backer for the campaign.
I don't think a lot of people are surprised.
Probably not. But dude, I just, the love for, the community love for the project is mind blowing. And just, I'm very grateful for, support from the community for this project. But yeah, what a big day, man. The excitement of this last day. I had no expectation for this, and it just blew my mind.
We were trying to get those corners unlocked, but like you still came through and, providing us that chance to get them. We
got close, dude. So I think in the past 2 days, that number went up $24,000, right?
That's crazy.
We missed the corners. We started about 35, right? It was like 47 and some change last week when I made the announcements about the incentives. And so it was just 13K shy. Now that number may seem big to a few people, but that's only double. That's like 26 backers potentially.
Yeah.
Right? We were super close. I think it was more of a timing thing. And so knowing that, I knew like I already had the pre-order plan. I wasn't going to launch for about another week, but I realized that, people really want these corners now. And I think the sooner the pre-orders went up, the sooner that we can make that happen. Right. And so it's there. If you guys want them still, they're available to you.
Yeah. I got to put in my order.
Oh, there you go.
Maybe
you going to paint your own? Or are you
technically I am going to paint my own, right?
I guess, yeah. But we'll see. I know, one thing that I want to talk about was cons. Now that we're done here, we can officially talk about that. Now that we passed the finish line, right? So we'll be at San Diego Comic-Con, not for Wall XD, but I'll be there talking about it. Going to take a few with me. I know Machu, you plan on being at a few cons up in Jersey. I'm going to get a few printed. I understand these are printed prototypes, but get those out there, at least a few, so you guys can, if you're at any of these cons and you run into Machu at his table, you'll be able to touch these and feel these and really get an idea for what Wall XD is. You'll feel the weight, you'll feel the structure, you'll feel how sturdy these things really are, and the difference between like other displays, right? So hoping to do that, and then hoping to do some local ones towards the end of the year, and maybe some bigger ones around your way, Machu.
Yeah. Do you have any plans on? You're going to Legions, right?
I plan to be now. I have good reasons to be at all these cons other than
Hell yeah.
just selfish. Hey, I want to buy a bunch of things. Right? I want to continue to promote Wall XD. And yeah, I want to be there.
Hell yeah.
Also plan on coming to New York here probably the next 3-4 months. The New York area.
Yeah.
Wink, wink, and you know what that'll be for. But get together with folks and just celebrate. Maybe, hopefully, hit up some other New Yorkers and hang out. Get a chance to just see folks and thank them in person.
Yeah, and when you're planning that trip, definitely like hit up Dio-Bolic because I think he always has like the calendar of all the shows. So that's who I go off of.
Yeah, so it'll probably be like a 3-day trip, 2-night trip kind of thing.
Okay.
So maybe a weekend or midweek thing. We'll see what we can get off. But plan to bring a few people with me and then hang out with folks while we're there.
Oh, hell yeah.
What was your thoughts on today? I know you were watching it.
Yeah, I just kept refreshing and refreshing. Like, can this actually happen? I was not giving up. I was not giving up any hope.
There were people hitting me up, and I was like, "Hey, you don't know, right? You really don't know. I mean, there's no reason to not believe or believe. I think at this point, people, Kevin did a live stream today. I didn't ask him to do it. There's other people promoting it. I mean, I thank everybody for all the support for Wall XD. This is all thanks to you guys, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Thanks for coming through tonight too. I didn't know if you were going to be able to make it. Matt,
I wasn't sure.
Yeah.
But like I was like I gotta help out Mike, man.
Speak of the devil. You say his name 3 times, he'll show up. Yeah, American made, Richard. Yeah, full American made. So the factory's America, in America, USA specifically, and then they will be hand finished by at least 2/3 of the people here, plus 796 Studios. And depending on how bad the pre-order gets or how big the pre-order gets, maybe we bring in a 4th or 5th person. So get your resumes ready, folks.
Oh hell yes. Panchisi's in the area too, right?
Yeah. Just point them. Oh, sweet. People still putting in backer 310. There we go, Richard. Yeah, that was some. I know people have their reasons for backing, and then we're moving due to financial reasons. But I was looking at the numbers, and technically we actually made the number, but because of people adjusting or backing out, we fell short. It's great to see that there was that much love, but it's also disappointing because that could have been even bigger.
Yeah, and like with past crowdfunding projects that may have failed, the negativity can affect it, right? Like people not having positive vibes going out there. Like I just tried to stay as positive as I could throughout the day, crossing my fingers. But like now that I know, like we actually hit the number, and it was just because of modifications or cancellations. That feels pretty good.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I mean it was wildly successful. Again, the main
thing is the wall right now.
The main thing was the wall. I said it from the beginning. The main thing is the wall. Everything else is just icing on top, right? And we achieved, what we were trying to do. I mean, you guys knocked it out of the park, and this is what we have, right? This is actually it. Like we get the wall and accessories for sure. Now the pre-order on the corners and the wall plate is available. So
yeah, I got to put my order in for that too. I need a bunch of those also.
Yeah, that's really going to. So that alone, just a simple switch up like this wall plate, just changes your scene. One day you could do some back alley stuff. The next day, some sort of warehouse scene. You put some crates out there. I mean, dude. Yeah.
What I'm looking forward to is what the community makes for themselves, because, if you're familiar with like Mythic Legions, those people, they're just customizing a whole bunch of that stuff, and people are 3D printing parts. I'm waiting to see what happens with this.
Oh, dude, I think it'd be really cool because just the configuration alone, if we can get all this stuff on pre-order now, post Kickstarter unlocked, the configurations in my mind are limitless Well, there is a limit, but there's just things I'm not thinking about that people are going to do, right? With either just corners or wall and corners or just walls and how big they can make them. A lot of people that are friends have backed this. They can go combine their units and make even bigger wall XDs.
Yeah.
So that's going to be really fun to see because it plays into something I'm really big at, and that's community. Now you can actually pull your figures together. You can pull your displays together, right, and make this huge thing, and then start shooting it, or just having fun with it, playing with your figures, getting down the floor, laying on your belly with your feet up, bouncing your figures around.
Yeah, definitely.
With what the community made, right? And so that's going to be exciting.
Am I coming in choppy? Because I don't know if I am on my end.
No, am I?
No. I just wanted to make sure because I can never tell.
No, you're super clear.
Okay, cool.
It's like you're shooting in 4K and you got like, I don't know, high frame rate. I saw some lights behind you flashing.
Oh, that was another crowdfunding thing. It was the Mattel, the WWE, the new generation entrance.
Ooh. I didn't know it had built-in lights. That's pretty cool.
Which also I backed the Mattel, the Nitro set also. So that this month it's been a big blow to me,
Yeah, I mean it's that time of year, and there's some other fire Kickstarters in plan.
Oh yeah,
and I'm like, oh man, I'm gonna be backing a few. But then also, Ramen, is that how you say it? Ramen. They just released their vehicle. I think it's, don't quote me, 250 on BBTS, but I think
250 on BBTS, 175 early bird on his page, I think.
Yeah, which is from everything I've seen, there's a lot of mold making there, so that it's an expensive project, and that's a reasonable price for a vehicle like that.
From what I've also seen, I think it was on Laser Pants' show, they were showing it off on 3POA. There's electrical stuff in there too, so it has lights and sounds, right? Have you seen that?
I did not. Sorry, I was reading the comment. I did not see that. Does it have like headlights and stuff too, and light up panels and stuff?
It has headlights, taillights, and even like I think the flaming effects light up. I think they light up individually, and then there's an engine sound. I don't know what button they press. I just saw the video on their page, and I was like, oh man, that's pretty cool. Because we're thinking, for toy photographers, we don't really need sounds, but like if you're doing reels, that really comes in handy.
Yeah. I don't know how to say that name. Vilgrim the Great. Yes. So that graphic where everything's like sliding together, that is 1, 2, 3. It's 3 corners in a wall.
Oh, okay.
I'm pretty sure we can play it real quick. I honestly forgot.
Let's see it.
You cannot play the video on here anymore? Hold on, let me find the video. Here it is. All right, let me share my screen. That is, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm sorry, that's 4 corners in a wall. So that's crazy to me. It's like, so I know how much the wall was, but like even like I keep pointing this out, the corners themselves can be a standalone thing. Which I have right here, kind of representing 1/4 of that. This thing is huge, guys. And then you can combine it with a few walls or mini walls and get these really these different looks. You can stack these things. It's cool. And I'm ready to see what people come up with. Hopefully I answered your question. Just pre-order the corners in the warehouse store. Thanks for the discount. Oh yeah, anytime, man. Oh, 175 for the early bird.
Yeah, 175.
I was thinking 150.
It's 175, and I think the add-ons are for early bird. I think they're $11 each. But it depends on the shipping option you choose, because I think there's an option for 120, and then there's an option for 50.
Huh. Okay. Are you gonna back it? Are you a car guy?
I do want it. I did want the Hasbro, the
I
Engine
did
of
too.
Vengeance.
I backed
I
two.
really want it. Yeah. Oh, you did back two. I was debating on backing two, but like I only backed one. But like now we're empty-handed. But
It's not because of you.
yeah.
I don't know what happened there, but definitely I wanted it too.
Mm-hmm. And like when they showed that in NYCC, everybody there had they were in awe of it. Like there was no negativity towards that thing. That like from the circles that we were like walking around with, like we saw Dario, we saw Trevor, we saw so many people. That was the first time I actually met Yimbo, but I didn't officially meet Yimbo yet. But yeah, everybody thought it looked amazing, and I think this car looks amazing too.
Yeah. Looks like it comes in different colors. Is that right?
Yeah, on BBTS I only saw one, but I think on the site there's an orange one, so you can make like the Dukes of Hazzard one.
There we go. The Dukes of Hazzard would be awesome. The General Lee. Actually, so my stepdad growing up, his brother and him used to build those cars, and then his brother ended up having one of the. I think there was one of 7 used in the show, the General Lee, and actually had it. Like it had the scuff marks, like the ones used from the show, the actual crack in the front fender. He was a huge Dukes of Hazzard.
Oh wow,
fan.
that's
and
cool.
So yeah, and they used to rebuild cars too, like these old Dodge Warlocks and stuff like that. And I just remember seeing that car and like where they always slid in the door, like the door was welded shut, so there was boot skids and everything. It was very cool, and I fell in love with orange cars, like especially orange classic cars.
So would you pick that one up then?
I probably would, but really, if I was going to pick up another classic car, I had a '73 Corvette, 454 way back in the day. I would probably pick up another C3, but with the egg crates for the side vents. And then I would just go back with big pipes, and then I would put some sort of wide body kit on it, like a resto.
You're talking about a real car, though, right?
Yeah, a real car. I'm sorry, real car. Yeah.
I was asking about the ramen car.
Oh man, you know what? That's not a bad idea. Now to think about it,
Yeah,
you could a few decals and reproduce that. I don't know.
I think they were talking about like I think they might have a sticker option. I'm not sure. They're even. I gotta watch that live stream again from Laser Pants.
Oh, I got all carried away with cars, man. I love cars. Well, let's see. What else? Let's do this. We're gonna talk about the giveaway. We got about 18 minutes left. So again, last week, was it last week? I feel like it's been so long. Made the announcement that for backers, let me pull up the post as well. We'll just show the post. That music's almost too chill in the background. Like
it is. It's really chill.
All right, you guys see that?
Yes.
All right. So made this post last week about a giveaway for backers, right? So a couple things to participate was one, show the image of your pledge. Post a sentence of why you love Wall XD, tag 2 friends, and then that best sentence we would say who the winner was based off that. And so no one really followed the participation to the T, and I'm not going to fault anybody for that. What I'm going to do, what I've already done is me and my wife went through all the different ones, pulled them all together, and made a decision on who we think should win this diorama. And so I want to see. Let's see how many people we have here. We got 48 people. I want to announce who the winner is now, I guess. I'll go ahead and announce it. So for this diorama, again, this is a handmade Star Wars inspired diorama for vintage scale. I don't have any around, dang it. Vintage scale. Where's my boba?
I have my vintage, but it's not going to help.
Yeah, I usually keep one out here. I must have cleaned up. Let me grab one real quick.
Yeah.
Run some defense.
Look at the details on that. That looks really good.
Good defense.
Yeah. And your kids helped you with this, right? I don't know why I'm shouting like you're further away from me. That's really cool.
I never keep figures far. So I'll do a little setup here. Now, some of these are close to vintage, not exactly, but you guys will get an idea. And then I'll switch. I'll stop this. Stop sharing.
Yeah, see, Darth Clueless said that he mentioned sending decals if you request it for the Ramen Racer. Oh, that looks really good. That's the Obi-Wan from the
Obi-Wan, and that's one of those. It's not actually vintage speeder, but it works.
Mhm.
But yeah, that'll look really cool for photos or display. But yeah, so this is going to go to drum roll. Free shipping, no shipping charge on this. Just give me a little bit of time to get it packed up. Toy Malarkey.
Yay! Congrats! Yeah, he is here.
Just left. There he is. Toy Malarkey. Yeah. This is going to go to you. I hope you're a Star Wars fan. And I'll get this out to you. Hit me up on Instagram. Share your address. I'll get this out to you ASAP. Congrats.
Congrats, Toy Malarkey.
Also, thanks for supporting Wall XD. Oh, what a Monday. Way to start the week.
Any new pickups?
I've not been out in a while. The latest thing that I got actually was something sent to me. It's still on my desk. This came from Mark II Designs. This is the claw that goes with the Cobra Troopers.
Oh, that's really cool.
Yeah, he designed this.
I didn't even know that was out. Like,
well, you have to buy this from him.
Yeah.
But I don't know if he's selling them anymore because he 3D prints these. He does all the labels and the work. Let me pull up the top view here. Is this camera on?
Are those stickers or decals?
Decals. Oh, I don't know actually because they don't look like stickers to me. But look at the detail on this, guys. He designs these. He prints them. He paints them.
That's really good.
These come off. There's actually a few other accessories that I need to add on here, and it's just like the biker piece to fly. But I mean, it's beautiful, like all the details, the paint. He kills it. He sells those packs of weapons and stuff. Mm-hmm. Super killer designer. Really, really nice guy. But yeah, that's my latest pickup. Well, he sent it to me, but big fan. Outside of that, I've not been. I'm waiting on some pre-order. So tomorrow, Mezco Ghost Rider should show up along with 89 Batman, and that'll be the biggest Mezco haul that I've had in probably 2 years.
I still haven't gotten my shipping notification for Batman yet, but like I've been falling into that McFarlane hole. So I got Robin in today.
Wait, which Robin is that? He actually looks scaled. Right.
This is the McFarlane Robin.
I've not been paying attention or something.
Yeah, you could. I don't know if the pre-orders are still available or the orders now. I think it just started shipping. I just got it in today, and it actually comes with a lot of hands too, which is really
throw a soft goods cape on that, and that
I got to order that because this I have the soft goods cape on, and this looks pretty good.
Oh, you psyched me out. I thought that was Mofex.
Oh no, this is also McFarlane.
Huh. Did it come with that soft goods, or is that after?
No, I got it from eBay. Yeah, and then on what was it, Saturday? We went to a show in Wayne, and I actually picked up from Henrock and his cousin. I picked up this Doomsday, the Stone Collectibles one.
Yeah, that thing is sick.
It's huge, but it fits the scale of McFarlane figures too. So that's why I got it.
I've always wanted to get into Storm Collectibles, and I don't know why I haven't. Because I have bought a few like the Gears of War figures when they were on sale at GameStop. Mm-hmm. But dude, the Street Fighter and the DC lines, dude, I love them. I've just never bought them. Look at that. That's sick. How dare you? Yeah, that Doomsday is sick. I also want to get what's his name? What's the uber bad guy? Death. What is his name?
Oh, now I'm blanking.
What?
Dark
Side. Thank you. I don't know why I forgot his name. I think they did him. He looked really cool. He was really massive. Who did I see? It must have been years ago now. That was the Amazing, probably.
Yeah. I also have the Bane too, which I also picked up at the Wayne show.
Oh yeah, that Bane is good.
Yeah, this is really posable too. So I was actually surprised. I do have a few Storm collectibles figures. I do have Zangief. I have King, which is also a pretty good one. Not bad. They're just, they take up a lot of shelf space. But for like a character like Doomsday, they need to hold that shelf presence, I feel.
Yeah, that Bane is sick. But I mean, McFarlane Bane looks pretty big. It's big. I just don't think you get as much articulation out of it. I feel like
you don't.
You get.
Yeah. But like I have the McFarlane Bane and I have the Storm Collectibles one. I do like the way the McFarlane looks on my shelf, but the Storm Collectibles one is a little more posable and has the extra hands. So that's why. But yeah, that was my recent pickups. I did pick up a whole bunch of other stuff, but I forgot what they were already.
Chamba, I'll look into. If you guys don't know, Chamba did the if you see in the top right corner, Chamba did the artwork for Wall XD and he killed it. Chamba, let me look into the shipping for Australia because I was able to get it down pretty low. So let me look at what's going on over there. I'll get back with you. Anyway, for supporting the project, especially with the logo publicly, I'll help you get those if you want. Yeah, that Robin's sick. I have to look for it. I mean, honestly, maybe there's a few figures that are chase figures from McFarlane, but typically what I've found is they're pretty accessible, right? There's nobody, rushing. Probably people rushing out, but you have plenty of them. McFarlane makes sure they put out a bunch. And I see that stack of money there. What's that go with?
This one goes with the McFarlane Joker from Dark Knight.
Wow, that's nice accessories too.
Yeah, because I actually did pick up some of those figures to build the Bane. So I have the Dark Knight Bane too.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah. But this stack of money is it's a pretty cool accessory. I'm gonna use this for toy photography. So
yeah.
Is
that with the recent figure?
Yeah, it's with the Heath Ledger Joker.
Oh, the Heath Ledger. Dude, I want to pick that up. I was a huge fan of that particular Joker. And no one's really done him really right, at least in 1/12 scale. So I'll just text this out. I realize it's a little bigger, but
the one I got from 5K Toys was pretty good. The one with the soft goods.
Yeah, I don't think you can get him anymore, can you?
I don't know. Maybe I'll look it up. I'll see if I'll try to send you a link if I find one.
I think they also did the Mask figure too, and I missed out on him. The independent company has been killing it, dude, and I missed out.
Yeah, a lot of the independent companies have been killing it lately. What else did I get? Yeah, I replaced my whole MCU shelf with just like wrestling figures. So
I didn't realize you're such a big wrestling fan. I probably did know that, but not that big.
I actually recently got back into it because of the toy community. Like when I was getting more into toy photography, I kind of fell off of it.
Well, and they're another figure that's pretty easy to get. I know there's a couple of chase figures and ones that are highly sought after, but I always see them available in the store. It's like a non-stress collecting thing. You walk in every week and pretty much pick up a figure, right? You're not stressing or having to stomp people down in the aisle to get your figure, right?
It's actually funny because like today I walked into Target and I saw that they had most of the Guardians of the Galaxy figures on the shelf, and I actually passed up on it. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna wait. I'm not gonna rush out and buy these. Yeah, because like they have like the previous waves on clearance for like $7.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Wow, I need to get a Target. I don't feel like I've been shopping in a while, unless it was Pokemon cards.
You've been a busy man, Mike. You've been a busy man.
That's true too. Well, cool. We're coming up on an hour. Machu, I want to thank you for stopping by and saying what's up and hanging out with me. and the chat tonight. I want to thank all you guys for coming out and supporting Wall XD and the pre-order, the continuation of Wall XD. This is, and I've been saying it for a while, this is that next step, right? So now, we should start to run here soon. I appreciate everybody's support. The Kickstarter was successful. I got a good feeling about this pre-order, guys. Let's get there. Let's get these corners. Let's get these roll-up door plates.
Yes.
And then in a couple weeks, going to have that VIP live. A lot of folks going to be part of that live. We'll talk about plans for XD and the next plans for Wall XD itself. And I'm going to look forward to hanging out with you guys during that. And then as soon as everything's processing with Kickstarter, as I said, we'll start making those adjustments for the shipping rates and getting that right and back to you guys. But other than that, guys, again, thank you so much for the support of Wall XD.
Thanks,
And Machu, you want to plug yourself? What's going on this week?
Wednesday nights with J-Shot, we have a show called In Between Two Sentinels. Mike makes a frequent appearance there. He's like, it's almost like you're Kramer when you walk in.
Hey.
Yeah, that should be fun. This week we're gonna have D Amazing on with us as our special guest.
Awesome.
Yeah. So
nice. Yeah. So, and again, I'm High School Creations. I hope you guys know that. This feels weird to say, but I'm the creator of Wall XD, a funded project over on Kickstarter that is now on pre-order, guys. That promo code below will be live until 10/10 if you guys want to take advantage of it. Like I said, I'm going to be pitching this for the next 30 days. I don't know if it'll be as big as this one, but I will be offering some incentives to get in there if you guys want these. If you guys have any challenges, continue to hit me up. Let me know. I do listen to feedback. Sometimes it's not immediate results, but there are typically results if it's achievable. So let me know your thoughts. I'll work with you. But again, thank you guys. Thank you, Machu. I look forward to getting these things painted with you. I think that's going to be fun. Got a few planned meetups here. We're going to be syncing here in a few months to talk about process for paint. And guys, again, we did it. Wall XD. It is real. It is coming. Be prepared. Start making space, because I know many of you guys have a 3-pack or a 6-pack. And while these do break down and store easy, I know you're going to want to set them up immediately.
They're going to be in my living room. They're going to be in my living room. And then when I get these corners, they're just going to walk into a tiny town every morning.
There you go. Feel huge walking through your house.
Exactly. Feel like a kaiju.
But yeah, guys, that's it. We're gonna roll out of here. I'll cue the intro. Machu, hang out. Don't go anywhere. But I might do a live Saturday. We'll see. I'll let you guys know. But until the next one, guys, it was great. Again, thank you for Wall XD. Have a great week. Bye.